Almost 18 after 1. You're watching Lunchtime on eNCA DSTV channel 43. Now, vehicles have been stoned and set alight in Kraaifontein in the Western Cape. This as protests are continuing there. Residents are demanding basic services. My colleague, eNCA reporter Ronald Masinda, is there tracking that story for us this lunchtime. Good afternoon, Ronald. Chaotic scenes there earlier. How is it looking as we speak to you this lunchtime?
Good afternoon, Bratan. Well, the situation is becoming more volatile, Bratan, as we saw earlier on, police firing rubber bullets as well as tear gas to disperse some of the crowd. It's been sporadic attacks. We're seeing quite a number of people from this area, which is called COVID-19 informal settlement, pelting stones at police. We saw a truck that was set alight down this road where we are at the moment. And that was not the only truck. Yesterday was another truck that was set alight as well as a vehicle. Now, among one of the concerns for the people who live here are people who've been living here since the hard lockdowns, where many of them have suffered mass job losses, resulting in them staying in land where it was vacant, and many of them saying that they were backyard dwellers, they were unable to afford rent. All around us, we're also seeing portable toilets. This is also one of their concerns, where they feel it's inhumane for them to be using these toilets, and they feel that the city of Cape Town needs to assist them. Many of them are saying that they've been promised not only places to live, but also water and sanitation. Across us, Bratan, we're also seeing a farm here in Kraaifontein. Many of the people we heard wanted to also invade the land here at the farm, saying that they are going to take what belongs to them. We also heard from several people, Bratan, a lady who lives here in COVID-19, saying that, you know, their concerns, their calls, their call for help has really fallen on deaf ears. It seems like the city of Cape Town is not willing to assist them. This has been one of the causes for concern. This is what she had to say earlier.
Toilets, water and electricity. Candles are very dangerous for us, because if some people are getting drunk and stuff, then lighting up candles, then going back to sleep, forgetting to switch off the candles. And the toilets are very far from our houses. So we're taking distance to walk to the toilet, and it's very dangerous. And then there's water, we get water far. Then the people are chasing us away from their houses to get water.
Now, Ronald, you also spoke to a member of the mayoral committee responsible for human settlements about this Kraaifontein situation. What did they say?
Of course, Malusi Boy saying that as the city of Cape Town, they are under-resourced. Their budget has been slashed, the budget that they depend on from national government. And it's for that reason why many of the people who have been on the waiting list for many years for affordable housing are still waiting. That waiting list has seen around 300,000 people on that waiting list, and it continues to grow. And with people staying on land, the land invaders, it's not helping their cause any bit, because a lot of the land that the people have occupied was land that was supposed to have a future project. So as we are seeing also in the background, Bratan, people still waiting on the streets. It's a standoff that we've seen not only play out today, but since Wednesday, and it seems like it will continue for the rest of the week. We've also been hearing of such sporadic attacks taking place in areas such as Delft, Mfuleni, and Khayelitsha. Many of the people who are from those areas are people who, like in Kraaifontein, have moved here because they have no places to live. Malusi Boy, this is what he had to say earlier when he visited Kraaifontein.
There is no way that the city of Cape Town cannot service any facility that it has put up. We service all the facilities that were put up. I think those facilities are not facilities that were put up by the city of Cape Town. We're doing our level best to make sure that we bring services to our communities. And if these grievances were legit, people would come up, because I've been asking that if these people, the protesters, were legit, they must come up to the fore and engage with us. But they're running, they are touching buses, they are throwing stones all over the place, damaging people's properties, and it's uncalled for. You know, stopping people from going to work. If you have a legitimate issue, come to us, let us engage so that we find a lasting solution for you. But if you're going to go out there on your own and not want to engage, how are we going to be able to resolve your problem?
Thank you very much, Ronald Masinda. The situation, it's a little bit tense still there in Kraaifontein. Ronald Masinda on the ground monitoring that developing story there in the Western Cape.